everywhere now. Those unsettling, hyper-realistic monster videos crawling across your social feeds. The ones that make you pause mid-scroll. The ones that seem almost too real. Have you wondered how they're made? From generating the initial nightmare fuel to animating it with convincing movement, I'll guide you through every step of this digital dark art. This isn't about fancy equipment or years of experience, it's about knowing the right tools and the right secrets. The foundation of any great monster video is a disturbing image that demands attention. You have options here. Deep sea horrors from the darkest trenches, mutated creatures that evolution forgot, or beings from dimensions we weren't meant to see. After going through many image generators, I found Midjourney delivers that perfect blend of photorealism and wrongness, that uncanny feeling where something looks almost right, but your brain knows it's not. Let me show you some prompt examples that work. A close-up shot of a massive, terrifying alien crustacean with enormous pincers snapping open and closed as a fisherman in a bright orange raincoat captures a selfie in front of it. The creature's armored, spiky exoskeleton and glowing, unblinking eyes give it a menacing, otherworldly appearance. The fisherman, unfazed by the monster's proximity, smiles at the camera despite the pincers looming inches away. The background is a foggy, overcast seascape adding to the dark atmosphere. A deep-sea diver in a pressurized suit descends into a pitch-black abyss, the faint glow of his helmet illuminating the surrounding darkness. In the distance, the outline of a colossal, ancient sea creature emerges from the shadows, its massive body covered in jagged coral-like growths. The creature's glowing eyes pierce the darkness as it begins to move toward the diver, its enormous, gaping mouth slowly opening, revealing rows of razor-sharp teeth. The diver, unaware of the looming threat, appears tense and focused as he continues his descent into the depths. A gigantic, hyper-realistic jellyfish draped over the side of a fishing boat, its massive, translucent bell glowing faintly in the dim light, while its long, writhing tentacles hang off the deck, each one pulsating with a soft, menacing glow. The crew in raincoats cautiously approach the creature under a misty, fog-covered dock, their faces tense with unease. Detailed textures of the jellyfish's gelatinous skin and delicate, bioluminescent patterns, combined with the realistic water reflections and industrial elements of the boat, create an otherworldly, eerie atmosphere within the otherwise realistic dockside setting. Running out of ideas? Take any prompt that's worked well and paste it into ChatGPT with this simple instruction. Using the following prompt, generate 5 prompt variations in the same visual style, but with different creatures. Just like that, you've got 5 new concepts to play with without starting from scratch. Or if you find a monster image you love online, upload it to ChatGPT and ask, what prompt was used to generate this image? It'll give you something close enough to work with. As you've got the perfect prompt for your nightmare, pay attention to Midjourney settings. They set the difference between cool digital art and what the hell am I looking at? A secret weapon that will elevate your monsters from obvious AI art to genuinely unsettling photorealism is Style Raw. This parameter changes everything. It forces Midjourney to take your prompt literally. No artistic interpretations, no telltale AI signatures, just pure realism. Let's go over how it works. Here's a standard Midjourney prompt. Massive deep-sea organism discovered in the Mariana Trench. Without Style Raw, you get something beautiful but obviously artificial. The lighting is too dramatic. Your audience's brains immediately recognize it as AI generated, breaking the illusion. But add Style Raw to the end of that prompt, things get uncomfortable. The textures become biologically plausible. The lighting appears natural, as if captured by submersible cameras. You can activate Style Raw in 2 ways. Either type /Style Raw at the end of your prompt or select Raw from the model version drop-down menu. Both work, but I prefer including it in the prompt so I don't forget. But what if your creature looks too familiar? Well, you can always crank up the weirdness by adding /W or /weird at the end of your prompt, followed by a value of your choice. This introduces those subtle details that trigger our fight or flight response. Maybe it's a distorted body shape, bizarre humps where they shouldn't be, or textures that don't make biological sense. The weirdness parameter works on a scale from 0 to 3000. At lower settings, your creature still looks predictable. At higher settings, that's when you enter the realm of biological impossibility, creatures with anatomical features that defy natural law. My tip is to start at around 100 weirdness and work your way up until you hit that perfect balance of plausible and wrong. You'll know it when you see it. That moment when your own creation makes the hair on your neck stand up. When you hit generate, Midjourney will offer 4 variations. Don't settle. If none hit that sweet spot between believable and disturbing, regenerate until you find one that does. This might take 5 attempts. It might take 20. Patience is key. Once you have a winner, upscale it for maximum detail. Those fine textures and subtle shadows will make all the difference in the final video. Now it's time to bring your still horror to life. For the best effect, I've spent a good amount of time experimenting with every AI video tool available. My verdict? Kling AI is the winner. The micro movements, the subtle focus shifts, the imperfect tracking. It's all there. When done right, viewers forget they're watching AI-generated footage. I'm gonna walk you through every step. First, visit Kling AI and select Image to Video. As you see here, the interface is straightforward. Upload your Midjourney monster at full resolution. Don't compress it. Every detail matters. Now for the prompt. Use the exact same prompt you used to generate the original image, word for word. This creates consistency between what the image shows and how it moves. The AI understands the creature's anatomy from your description and animates it accordingly. If you feel like adding something, well, camera movement terms can make a dramatic difference. Try these: handheld camera shake, documentary footage, or found footage style. A word of warning: you might need several attempts to get it just right. The AI sometimes interprets your prompt in unexpected ways. Maybe it animates your creature with movements that seem biologically impossible. Maybe the camera shake is too extreme. Be patient. When it works, the result is disturbing in the best possible way. Remember, the most effective monsters aren't the ones with the most teeth or eyes. They're the ones that make viewers wonder even for just a second. Is that real? That moment of uncertainty, that's what you're creating here. Want to try these amazing AI yourself? All links and resources are awaiting you in the description. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Bye.